Hello, greetings to you. You're welcome to the Touch Billion crypto news for today, the 12th of December 2024. We're going to be giving you very much latest news of happenings in the crypto space. And as you all know, we've taken a very good note on that and we're getting on with it. Now, first of all, I would want to help you understand that there's big money coming into the market. More USDT, more USDC are being printed. Just recently, we had $1 billion worth of USDT printed from the Tether treasury. Now, so we actually suspect that that money is actually being printed for Michael Saylor because of the God gifted money that he got. You understand, from the QQQ thing that he was part of. Now, moving forward, Bitcoin actually has been able to hit 100,000 and Ethereum 3,850. That's incredible. We're still seeing possibility of Ethereum going to 4,000, and of course Bitcoin way more going above that. Now, Coinbase is actually trying to have a fair share in the meme coins by the act of them listing PNUT in their exchange. So you were saying that they are pushing largely and massively for that, and that has actually seen the price of PNUN hitting above $1.3. So that is also very, very interesting for that. So that's very much a fundamental news. Now, President-elect Donald Trump scheduled to ring the New York Stock Exchange bell on Thursday, which is actually today. So we're actually looking out for an incredible exception. Trump to commence the start of a new era and a bull market starting this Thursday, which is actually today. Now, moving forward, WMTX looks like it wants to pump all the way to $1. Now, WMTX is actually a token that is currently at half a dollar, which is 0.54 or thereabout. But currently, with the massive momentum that is actually coming around the coin, we're seeing a possibility of the coin getting to $1, which is also something very, very much interesting for us to see. So our fingers are crossed to see how possible that will go in. Most importantly, also, we're looking at Binance has announced the listing of trading pairs for Pepecoin, Decred, which is DCRO, and Horizon, which is ZEN, to enhance platform efficiency, effective December 13th at 300 TC. So we're looking at the possibility of Binance listing these three tokens from their exchange. According to them, they said that the essence of them doing that is to be able to enhance the efficiency of their platform, right? So to see how they can be able to ensure that the possibility of that happening is we don't know the reason, but the reason that they gave is actually the fact that they want to enhance the efficiency of their platform. Now, it would interest you to know that the thoughts on Satoshi. Now, Satoshi is actually the individual. Now, we don't know if it's a male or female or a group of individuals or people, but the thoughts that was shared, Satoshi thoughts on handling a massive breakdown attack. So Satoshi is actually giving us an idea that if there's a tendency whereby Bitcoin is being attacked by massive hackers or thereabouts, such a quantum computing rendering SHA-256 encryption ineffective in protecting the Bitcoin network. So now let's look at that. SHA-256 is very strong. It's very strong. It's not like the incremental step from MD5 to SHA-1. It can last several decades unless there's some massive breakdown attack. If SHA-256 become completely broken, I think we could come to some agreement about what the honest blockchain was before the trouble started. Lock that in and continue from there with a new hash function. If the hash breakdown came gradually, we could transition to a new hash in an orderly way. the software would be programmed to start using a new hash after a certain block number. Everyone would have to upgrade by that time. The software could save the new hash of all the old blocks to make sure a different block with the same old hash can't be used. Now, this was actually created, this particular founder was actually, this post was actually made in June 14th, 2010 by 8:39 p.m. by the founder Satoshi Nakamoto. So Satoshi is actually helping us to understand that no quantum computer can break through Bitcoin. No AI can break through Bitcoin. And AI actually also uses what? Bitcoin. So this is actually what? Mind-blowing. Now I want to actually give you an top trending coins that has actually been doing tremendously well of what recent. Some of the top trending coins that have actually been doing well of recent. Number one, we have EVAN. Number two, we have VINU. Number three, we have TURBO. Number four, we have Giga. Number five, we have MAD. Number six, we have Cubic, QUBI. Number seven, we have ME. Number eight, we have Hype, HYPE. Number nine, we have ELF. Number 10, we have BEAM. Number 11, we have SUI. Number 12, we have Fatcoin, FARTCOIN. Number 13, we have PIN, PIN. Number 14, we have DOG, DOG. And number 15, we have PINO, PINO. So these are the top coins that have actually been pumping massively and trending massively, out of this recent. Now, a thought on MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy checks all the boxes for inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 index. There's just one catch. NASDAQ could use the small size of MicroStrategy operating business as a reason not to add the company to index. The IBC could choose to reclassify MicroStrategy as a financial stock during the next change in March. According to Bloomberg Intelligence analyst James Seifert, MicroStrategy is now more similar to a commodity or an EFT since it is essentially a dead company without its Bitcoin. A large majority of the company is just purely its Bitcoin holdings, and the financial machinations around it. So it is a financial company. Note, financial companies are ineligible for the what? NASDAQ 100. So they're actually considering MicroStrategy to be part of the NASDAQ Index 100, but then due to the fact that the company is just totally solemnly dependent on Bitcoin, there's this fear that, okay, possibility where Bitcoin crashes, the company may not really be as profitable compared to other companies that offer real-time products or services and their stocks are being traded, So this is a major concern why they are not really they are holding back to really should I say add them to the trading to the trading financial markets as of March next year. Now 0.9% of all Bitcoins were absorbed into the US ETFs in the past 60 days. Now trust me, that is what mind-blowing. Remember we said that of recent we're looking at MicroStrategy holding 2% of all Bitcoins that will ever exist. So that's what mind-blowing. Microsoft open an ETF as long as they can collect staking income. Now, we saw that the possibility of the shareholders of Microsoft accepting to have Bitcoin as their balance sheet was actually a major challenge, and they all voted against it. But now we're looking at the possibility of them considering ETH. Now let's look at this. Amy Hood, which is the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, he said, it's a good question. I know there was a conversation on its early day, and I think it's important to step back and realize that almost a decade ago, actually maybe a little over, we first started accepting cryptocurrency as a form of payment from our customers, and that was in 2014. And we continue to do so today. We are almost one of the very early companies to realize and accept this after listening to customers say, hey, is this a form of consideration that you would consider? And the answer was, of course. and we could think about the evaluation of crypto. We've also thought about it as an asset class. We talked about that earlier. Our treasury team, along with reviews with the board of directors, looks at all the assets classable available to us. It's important to remember our criteria and our goals of our business sheets and for the what cash balances. Importantly is the preserved capital to allow a lot of liquidity to be able to fund our operations and partnerships and investments, a little bit like what Brian mentioned. In terms of being able to make investments in power of investment or investment in corporations or to build data centers. So liquidity is also a really important criteria for us, as well as generating income. So with those three goals, we look across assets. With those three goals, we look across asset classes, including cryptocurrencies as a form of investment. So the form of investment, it's important to recover with the board consistently and continue to assess different categories year to year if our goals were changed. So we're looking at Microsoft wanting ETH. So that is actually a good idea. So Microsoft is happy with what an ETH, Ethereum ETF. Now Bitcoin to hit 200K in 2005 per Bitwise. If the US government follows through on proposals to establish a $1 million Bitcoin strategic reserve, we're looking at Bitcoin hitting $500,000. Now, Vancouver passes motion to become a Bitcoin-friendly city. So we are seeing that happening much more now. Now, advertisements of cryptocurrency funds suddenly appeared on the homepage of Alipay, China's biggest payment platform with more than 1 billion users. The main investment is ARK Investment ETF through major indirect investment is in Coinbase and ARK Bitcoin Spot ETF. Every Chinese can pay 1,000 yuan to get 117.7 US dollars per day. So this is what's interesting, right? So recently, the Kenya National Fire Brigades Association has become the very first labor union in Kenya and potentially Africa to establish a Bitcoin reserve to enhance firefighting capacity. So that is also a very good news. El Salvador enhances international crypto alliance beyond Argentina. Also incredible. We have much more money that's been $1 billion was being minted from USDC. And also BTC, Australia Asset Management Company, AMP, purchases $27 million worth of Bitcoin. So like we said, we have so many companies that are putting this into major consideration in getting Bitcoin into their balance sheet, into their reserve as a company, to stock it as a stock, to have it as a store of value, and also as a source of generating massive wealth, as we're going to be seeing the possibility of Bitcoin reaching incredible prices that can be unimaginable. Once again, I want to really encourage you, do well to check us in every single day as we post updates on cryptocurrency news that can actually help you stay updated in this space. And know that 100% we are here to help you win and help you stay productive. See you again tomorrow, and thank you very much for your time. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment if you have a question or contribution.